Hey guys, this is Matt. If you're new here, this is Key Success, where you're the best year yet. In today's video, I continue my fitness journey. Right now, I just completed week 2. So we're gonna talk about my experiences and how it went. So the start of the week 2, I decided to upgrade a little bit of equipment I had. So I decided to get some running shoes. Best purchase I've made. They're extremely comfortable with my foot. The support in there, the cushion. So I'm at this point in my life now where I'm not going for style, I'm going for comfort. I'm old. Whatever. I want comfort. I'm gonna use these shoes. I'm going for comfort. I'm not getting something for style. I can do that for some casual shoes or something to wear around. But these shoes, I love them. The next thing I decided to get was I wanted to get like a running chute, like a parachute, something like that to increase my speed because I lost a lot just by sitting at home. So I was able to get that. So I got a speed chute. Then I picked up elastic band. And so the one that I picked up, I believe, is like 50 to 120. Also, I got some cones to do a little bit of speed workouts, especially if I'm doing like suicides, shuttle runs, things on the field. I wanted to have some cones. Beginning of the week, it was exactly the same as last week. I wanted to start off doing some cardio. The one thing I noticed again, there was no one out in the field, no one outside. Monday was a great day. Sunny, bright, had a nice little breeze. It was hot, but it did have a little breeze. There's no one outside. You can see all around here, there's no one out here. It's just, I'm out here by myself, and it's just unfortunate. I got this open field to myself, not even in use. I get into my workout. So I'll do the same thing. I started to incorporate some stretching from when I did track and field. Little stretching, warm up moves, decided to get me loose and opened up. Started doing that, give me a great way to test out these shoes. I was a little tight when I first got out there, but after doing these moves and start running around a little bit, it felt great. Started off by trying to jump and touch the pole again. Still can't touch it with 2 hands, but jumping felt a lot better. I didn't feel as heavy on my feet, and I felt I was doing it a little bit easier, and I was keeping the form, jumping with 2 hands. In the beginning of last week, every time that I jumped, I would end up like reaching with 1 hand because I was just focused on trying to touch the bar instead of actually doing the form. So this week is just focusing on forms, not about getting things perfect, it's just trying to get the form right. So we did that. We did a little bit of shuttle runs, got the cones all set out there. And once again, like I said, it's great to have the open field so I can do these things. Did a little bit of shuttle runs, not too perfect, still trying to break in the shoes a little bit different than my other shoes. So it's fine, we did a shuttle run. Then we get into the bad boy. The thing that I really wanted to use was the chute. We did some running drills. So I did tree to tree. And about how tree to tree is about half field. So the first tree starts at the field goal line. The next tree is about the half field. So at the 50-yard line, wherever you want to call it. So we did some running to it. And it felt great running with that chute. Of course, I felt the resistance. It was a windy day and perfect workout. Towards the end, I started running to do my last loop, and I heard a car behind me. So my thing is, I gotta beat this car to the tree. In my mind, I beat the car. Even though I had a head start, I beat the car. Whatever you want to say, I smoked them. That's a car should have beat me. Whatever, did it. That's my thing. The little Kevin Hart thing. So yeah, so we got through the week. So after Monday, it pretty much rained the rest of the week, so I really couldn't get outside. By the time that it all brightened up, the ground was all wet, and I really didn't want to, run around on a wet field. It wasn't good. So I decided to do a little chest workout, incorporate some dumbbells, which I didn't do last week. We did some incline dumbbell presses. It felt good going into it. We did some tricep pull downs with the resistance band. I have many resistance bands. The one that I use is pretty much the strongest one. The one that resistance is the strongest. So you can see all the ones I have. The red is the strongest, and then it goes to the black, and then whatever colors falls after that. Put the anchor on the door, just really focus on my form. And the one thing good about resistance bands is the farther you pull it down, the more you're gonna feel it. So like with dumbbells, it stops once you get to the top. There's no more resistance on the bicep. Or, well, I'm not doing biceps, but if we're talking about biceps, So you start at the bottom with weights, you feel it, but then when you get to the top, there's nothing else. But resistance bands, you're feeling it all the way up. We did some chest flies with the resistance bands. Once again, it felt really well. I'm not sure if I went a little too wide with the flies, but I did feel a great burn in my chest. It was more towards the outside, but it's just probably because of my wider grip. Going into Wednesday, we did shoulders and legs. So started off with, I did some shoulder presses. So now it's time to pull out this elastic band. I don't know what I was thinking. I have a weight vest, I have dumbbells I could have did it with, but I wanted to try it with the elastic band. The one thing good about this elastic band is loop. I'm gonna call it elastic loop. One thing with this loop, it comes with this book that has many different workouts in there. And one of them was the one I tried in the video, is doing some squats with it. So I put it on. So I'm 6'4". Me stretching out to get to for me to stand at my full height, I'm already getting some accordion action. I'm not sure what it's at, but I'm feeling that 120 trying to crunch me back up. Getting into Thursday, so now we're going into Friday, the eventful Friday. So I start to work out the same way. I'm gonna do a little bit of cardio and some abs. As I'm doing it, I'm kind of hearing some rustling behind me. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not really paying attention to it just because I'm just focused. I'm locked in, just focused to my workout. So as I'm finished my third set, I go check and see what it was. Sure enough, there's a mouse in the garage. I don't even know why he's in there. There's no food in there. There's nothing in there. But my thing is, he's probably trying to find a way to get into the house, and he ain't getting up in here. So after that, I kind of put my workout on hold a little bit just because I was focused on getting him out. So I moved everything out of the way. I had some wood from when I built my desk still in there, just in a space, and it created a nice little pocket for him to sit back in there in. So I was like, you know what? I don't want to move this right now. Let me get everything out the way. Let me open up the garage so when I do move it, he can run out. So I got everything lined up. I made a nice little path for him so he can run straight outside. It's raining. I don't know what I was thinking. He's not going out there. When have you ever seen a mouse outside? You see rats outside. You don't see mice outside. Mice are inside. So he ain't going outside. He wants to come in. So the garage door is open. I kind of wait a second to see if he's going to run out. He doesn't go anywhere. He's just chilling back there. I come over there and look at him. I can see him sitting in there, and he's not going anywhere. He's like, I'm home. I'm going in the house. I'm not going back outside. So I was like, I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, you know what? I'm blowing him out. I have a blower. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe just from I don't know what I was thinking. So I got the blower. I told my wife, come out here watching. I'll blow this mouse outside, thinking he was going to run outside and go down the street. Yeah. So, and he goes running in another corner next to the garage door. He don't even run that way. So I'm like, he's getting out of here. So I take a broom to try to sweep him out the corner outside, and he ran towards me. So I dropped everything. So now we have this ordeal with this mouse. So now the mouse is hiding behind this trash can that I knocked over. We're trying to sweep stuff out the way. So now I move the camera into position. I get him. I'm like, I'm about to sweep him outside. I'm about to do the knuckle puck. He going outside. So as I'm about to get him, he tries to run back to the house. So then I start sweeping everything, and he runs. Once again, he didn't run outside. He ran into this pocket. I don't know what it was, but it goes behind the drywall or something like that, or the wood. He didn't go outside. He's in the walls now. So now I'm like, yeah, that's what I get. That's what I get messing with him. I should just let him go outside, but now he's in the wall. Yeah, next week, incorporate more workouts, increasing intensity, focusing on dieting, and just staying consistent. I'm going back to work next week. I was off for a little bit for a break. I'm going back. So now my time of workout is going to be different. I don't have as much freedom. So now I'm going to have to work out either before work, like wake up early, which I don't know. You'll know when you see it. Or try to work out after work when the kids go to sleep. So either or, we're going to get it in. We're not going to miss a day. We're going to work out, and we're going to try to increase intensity. We're not giving up. We're not letting this train get up. You guys will have another video for next week. We're going to do it. So there's key success, and here's a message for you guys. But once again, like I said, I was out here. My camera is my commitment to myself. It's my accountability. Whatever it is, guys, you'll push through it. Just put the work in. Even if you don't feel like it, just get up, do a little bit, do a little more each and every day, and you will reach your goals. I promise you.